U.S. President Joe Biden made himself clear the United States' support for the Philippines if and when it is attacked by arms remains ironclad. A point Pentagon spokesperson and National Security Communications Advisor John Kirby reiterated in a presser ahead of the historic Trilateral Summit between the leaders of the two most powerful nations of the free world and President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. in the U.S. Capitol. Our Alan Francisco is there to give us an update live. Good morning, Alan.
Charms, good afternoon, Charms. This afternoon, the trilateral meeting among President Marcos, President Biden, and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida will commence.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., along with his delegation, was warmly welcomed by the officials of the Philippine Embassy and the United States upon their arrival at the Joint Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland last night. The president is scheduled to attend the Trilateral Summit with U.S. President Joe Biden and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida. He will also meet with business leaders to encourage investments to the Philippines. In conjunction with this business engagement, Philippine Ambassador to the United States Jose Manuel Romualdez is optimistic on a $100 billion investment deal spread over the next 5 to 10 years following the Trilateral Summit. These investments will be in sectors such as energy, digital infrastructure, cybersecurity, among others.
We have a lot of areas where we are putting ourselves, our economic managers are putting our country into a situation where we're opening up our economy, especially in energy, which is very important for us, and also, of course, in digital infrastructure and infrastructure, physical infrastructure as also one of the other aspects of our economic package that we'd like to offer for potential investors.
However, the summit is not only expected to dwell on economic matters, but also cooperation among the three countries on defense and maritime issues. Regarding maritime concerns, U.S. National Security Communications Advisor John Kirby mentioned there is no reason for China to overreact to what is called a quadrilateral cooperation in the South China Sea, involving the Philippines, America, Australia, and Japan. He also reiterated a reminder to China to adhere to the 2016 Hague-based decision that upholds the Philippines' rights and jurisdiction in the South China Sea.
I can't speak for the PRC reaction one way or another, except to say there's no reason to overreact to this. This is about freedom of navigation. It's about adherence to international law. It's about proving the simple point that we and our allies will fly, sail, and operate wherever international law permits us to do. And it does in the South China Sea, and we did.
Furthermore, the U.S. government emphasized its commitment to supporting the Philippines as long as President Biden is in office. On the issue of the West Philippine Sea, Ambassador Romualdez highlighted the president's commitment to protecting the country's sovereignty and the rights of Filipino fishermen. Romualdez mentioned that the government will continue to pursue a multilateral approach in addressing challenges in the West Philippine Sea.
Many thanks, Alan Francisco, reporting live from Washington, D.C.